What's the best magnesium supplement to improve your digestion and heal your gut? Welcome to Gut Feelings, the channel to help you improve your digestion so you can live a joyful and energized life. My name is Peggy Schirmer from peggyschirmer.com, and I'm excited that today we talk about magnesium and how you can supplement it. There's another video that I made about which foods you can eat to improve your magnesium levels, but if you're really in need for magnesium, food might not be sufficient to improve your magnesium levels as fast as possible. Now, the first question, probably, do you need magnesium? Do you need magnesium to be supplemented, or is it enough to just eat some foods? Well, the good news is there is no bad side effects about supplementing magnesium if you take the right supplement. This is really key. Today we're going to talk about 3 categories. The first one are the ones that are usually available in any drugstore, in the pharmacy, but which are mostly useless, which don't harm your body but also don't really do any good. Then we have one magnesium type that is actually really dangerous for your health but is very, very often recommended, especially for gut healing. So it's important that we talk about that one. It's really close to my heart to share that knowledge with you. And then we have the third category, which the supplements are that I'm actually recommending and that you can use and that are safe and that the body can absorb easily. So now, are you magnesium deficient? Well, a good way to not find out is to do a blood test. This is because even if you get your doctor, your general physician, to check for magnesium deficiency, then even if that test is negative, so you have enough magnesium in your blood, that doesn't say anything, because it's just 1% of all the magnesium that is in the blood, which is usually the test that is made. So the most tests we are doing is stool, urine or blood test. For magnesium, it's usually a blood test. Magnesium is part of every cell. There are certain organs in your body which have the most magnesium. This is, for example, your bones, which have 60% of the whole magnesium percentage. But there's an easier way to find out if you have a magnesium deficiency than doing a blood test, and that's just from your symptoms. The symptoms of magnesium deficiency are very broad. That's why often magnesium deficiency is not discovered. And even more important, to take your health into your own hands and give it a try. You can't do anything wrong. Your body, if it doesn't need the magnesium and you take the right supplement, it's just gonna release it so you don't do any damage. And statistics show that at least 50%, but more likely 80% of our Western culture are magnesium deficient, because we don't eat enough through our food and we have more stress, which depletes magnesium depots. Then we have more toxins, which also depletes magnesium depots, and we drink more alcohol, we drink coffee. All these factors play a role in magnesium deficiency. So what are some key symptoms? Just making that very short. The classical are sleeping problems, chronic fatigue, muscle cramps, all kinds of cramping, menstruational cramps, PMS, migraines, headaches, problems to concentrate, problems with memory, brain fog, high blood pressure, but also deficiency in other nutrients, because magnesium has a key role to help other electrolytes, not only electrolytes, but especially electrolytes like magnesium, potassium, sodium, to be absorbed better and to be used better in the body. And then on the more emotional side, we have anxiety, depression, ADHS, for example. And if you have some neuron symptoms like having a restless leg, you always need to kick your leg, these kind of things that are very, very typical for magnesium deficiency. So now let's dive into what are the best supplements and what are the worst supplements for magnesium. So you might have thought, oh, it's just magnesium is magnesium. It's not just magnesium, because as we are living in a world which is very, very rich in vitamins, in minerals, in nutrients, magnesium is not just magnesium. Let's start with the ones that are the most common and that are actually useless because they are not containing a high bioavailability for your body. This is magnesium oxide and magnesium sulfate. These are two typical ones that your body doesn't really know what to do with that. They are chemically produced. They don't do any harm, but they also don't really have an effect for your gut health. Now, there's one magnesium which is often used for improving digestion, especially for constipation, which is very, very toxic, and we're going to talk about that now. This is called Magnesium Citric. This Magnesium Citric is basically magnesium and citric acid. You might have heard about citric acid. Most people, when they hear citric acid, sounds a bit like lemon juice for me. So there is a percentage of truth to that. The natural citric acid is often occurring in fruits, especially in lemons, in all kinds of citrus fruits, and this is a very, very beneficial for your digestion. Yeah, that's for example why I'm recommending to have a lemon juice, fresh pressed lemon juice, awesome, during the day, in the morning, whenever you can. It's a great way. Also eating a lot of oranges helps. But now here comes the problem, why magnesium citric is actually really toxic for your body. Because if you see all these food labels, the preservatives, often you see citric acid. Not only on the magnesium with magnesium supplement, but also on all kinds of food conservers and processed foods. And then people think, oh, that's the natural thing, so that shouldn't be a problem. But it's not the natural thing anymore. If it would be the natural citric acid, it wouldn't be a problem. But nearly 100%, no matter if it's a really, really good product that you're buying, really high quality food, even if it's processed, the citric acid that is contained in there has nothing to do with the ones that you get from a lemon or an orange. Nothing. I tell you what, because it's chemically produced, and the way it is produced, it's made out of GMO corn. It's the most cheap production way, and it's like almost 100% everybody does that. And that's even worse. So there's this GMO corn, a lot of allergic reactions coming from that, but then this citric acid is actually grown on mold. This should just ring all the alarm bells for you right now. We have so many people who have a mold allergy, who have joint problems, who have nervous system problems, and they're very, very related to citric acid and to other things like vanilla flavor, natural flavors, all these things that should just ring the alarm bells for you, so really try to stay away from that. And that's one of the key reasons why I recommend you in any case not to take magnesium citrate, because it's 99% sure, unless it's really written on there, but I haven't found any magnesium citric supplement that I could recommend. I've checked everything. I checked Amazon, I checked eBay, I checked my friends who are doctors and naturopaths. Nobody knows a non-toxic magnesium citrate. So stay away from there. There are better possibilities to heal your gut and improve your magnesium levels. Okay, so now the 3 ones that I actually recommend, the 3 types of magnesium, and what they all have in common is that they're highly bioavailable. Highly bioavailable means they have magnesium in a form that is chelated, and chelated magnesium is absorbed faster and it's absorbed better from your body, because it's more like a food version of magnesium instead of like the magnesium oxide that you get or magnesium sulfate. These 3 magnesium forms are Magnesium Glycinate, Magnesium Malate, and Magnesium Threonate. They are all recommended, they are all great in their absorbability. The body knows them, the body can work with them, and they are harmless, which is important. They do have a bit of specific effects, which I'd love to share with you. So we have Magnesium Glycinate, which is great if it's for overall improvement of digestion and of your nerves. A specific indication from glycinate is that it's calming. It's calming your nerves, it's supporting a deep sleep, deep restorative sleep, and it's combined with an amino acid, which makes it so highly absorbable. Then we have Magnesium Malate, which is more like an energizing magnesium. Yeah, so if you're somebody who works out a lot, who needs a lot of action, Magnesium Malate is great. It also helps the digestion. All of these three are good for digestive health. And if you have constipation, these three are recommended. And then we have Magnesium Threonate, which is more for people who also have brain fog, who have memory problems. It's more like the mental magnesium. And this is because it's the only of these magnesium types that actually can cross the blood-brain barrier. Yeah, so if you take it, it goes straight up to your brain and it helps the neurotransmitters and improves the neuronal functions. Great. These were the three that I'm recommending: glycinate, threonate, and malate. Now, there's one extra which is interesting. It has not such a high bioavailability, but what it does is you don't need to ingest it. And it's a type of magnesium oil. It's not really an oil, but if you put it on the skin, it feels like an oil. And this is magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride has a bioavailability for 12%. What you do, you apply it on the skin, which is great for if you're suffering from leg cramps, yeah, any kinds of muscle tensions, you have tensions in the back. Always great to apply it. It's very safe as well for your body. And another reason why it's great for digestive problems is because if you have a really severe digestive problems, yeah, if you have a high inflammation, if you're suffering from Crohn's disease, colitis, indigestion, malabsorption, then it might be a good start to start with magnesium chloride, with magnesium oil, because what it does through the skin, it goes directly to your blood, yeah, directly to the cells, and it doesn't need the digestive tract to absorb the minerals. Because if you have so high inflammation, it might be difficult for your body to absorb the minerals in the beginning. So starting off with magnesium chloride might be a great idea. This is it for this episode. If you haven't watched the video about magnesium and how to improve it through food, make sure you check out the video below. It's a short video and will give you the 5 top foods that I recommend to improve your magnesium levels. However, it might be good for you to come from both sides, yeah, to increase your magnesium foods and to take a supplement where you are mostly on the safe side. If you take one of the that I recommend, I put you also some links down below for the magnesium supplements that I've worked with and that are GMO free, that are natural, that don't contain any fillers, and that are good for your body and don't put more stress and more toxins on your body. Okay, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I see you soon. Thanks for watching and have a lovely day. Bye bye.